Welcome back to part 2, everybody. Today we're going to be finishing up with the Teeny Watch Party, the Teeny Gamer Essentials, and the Teeny Krusty Krab from SpongeBob. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's start by getting out
my table. So dirty. It's filthy. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a fucking pig.
The first one I want to take a look at is the Teeny Watch Party because I have been so excited for this one. It is just super cute and I'm really excited to have these pieces. I'm so excited for this one just because of all the storytelling aspects that you can really get. I mean, whenever a big group of people gets together, there's always going to be a couple of things. There's usually going to be a fruit platter. There's usually going to be some kind of vegetable spread with a dip. There's going to be cookies, chips, sodas. And this one even comes with chili, pretzels, and this looks like a beautiful French onion dip. Yeah, it just has a veggie dip, so that's what I'm gonna call it, our onion dip. And then some hot dogs for like just anything, like a baseball game, and then this one, of course, has got football cookies, a bag of ice. Who doesn't need a bag of ice? And then a cooler. I'm super excited for this cooler. And then, of course, I already said it, but the chili just makes me think of The Office. And I'm so excited for that. But let's get started. As always, I want to try and save this backdrop. And then let's turn this around so we can have it as our guide. Make sure it's good and visible this time. All right. Let's get a look at that cooler. So the ice does come out. I like that. So if we wanted to, we could fill this up with our own Miniverse or Mini Brands ice and then put our own stuff in there. Let's see. It does click closed like that. It's not too bad to get open again. I just love the details of this one. And then, of course, it's got two divots for these drinks to slide down in there. And I think that's just super cool. So we might just keep them as is. But I love the ability to have the option to swap it out if I wanted to. So that's pretty cool. We'll put the cooler on the ground because that's where it would be. And then that's cooler with ice in it, but this is the ice that we would have for the drinks. Speaking of drinks, like this one. That almost looks like a movie theater cup to me with the red soda font on it. It's a little small, so it'd probably be like a kid's cup. And we have that dip that I'm calling the French onion dip. It looks so good. I like that bowl. And the printing looks really good. It's not off. So that one's a definite keeper. And then we have pretzel bites. Honestly, you could have told me that those were like pecans. Or just maybe, I don't know, like the Christmassy, graham crackery, sugary. I think they call it Christmas crack. We have nachos. And those look pretty decent. They've got sour cream and chips and cheese, and then looks like jalapenos on there. The printing doesn't look bad. So that's good. We have a little tiny pretzel, but hey, this could go with our pretzel maker that we just got in the last part. And then I really love this. It's got a little ranch dip with little Ritz crackers, cherry tomatoes, celery, and I guess, I don't know, maybe those are carrot sticks. And then some, what would look like, I guess, Swiss cheese. Tomatoes could be painted on the side, and that celery's a little off, but from above and a distance, I think that looks really good. And then we have our little football cookies. Those are so cute. I love little frosted cookies like that. They're so good. Those look like somebody took a lot of time on those. And then we have our chicken wings. That's how you know it's a football game. Paint's a little off, but again, from a distance, it wouldn't look that bad. And if I really just wanted to, I could go in and touch those up because I have lots of paint. So I might in the future touch those up. And then this, the buffalo chicken dip, I really like this dish because it almost looks like a casserole dish. And this, is this a sticker? Yeah. So this is a sticker that if we wanted to, we could take this off and realign it. There we go. That looks a little better, except for that side I butchered. And then we have the fruit plate with blueberries, kiwis, strawberries, and looks like pineapple. That would be so yummy right now. And this is cool. It's a helmet bowl of chips. I guess those are supposed to be like Pringles or maybe Lay's chips. But I love this little football bowl. And then here's the little chips to go with it. So I guess they are like Lay's little sour cream and onion chips. And this doesn't look half bad. Our chili. I love this. Oh, yeah, that's a good bowl of chili. And the last two things are two hot dogs. Try and get them to where you can look at them. Because one is like a regular hot dog with ketchup, and then the other one seems like a Chicago style with like the relish and all the stuff. I used to work at a place that had Chicago style, so that's what it reminds me of. But yeah, that's super cute. I love this one, and I've been super excited for this one because I'm really looking forward to trying to make a recreation of the Gold Top Nuts commercial from American Dad in miniature. And I wanted all of this for the big game. So I'm excited to try that out. Look forward to seeing that. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, now we're moving on to the Teeny Gamer Essentials. This one has got a lot of cool stuff in it. I'm really excited to take a look at it. We've got the backdrop. I really like this one. Looks like the first thing we have is a mini fridge, and it's got a red soda in there. I think overall, out of the teeny tinies, I have a green, a blue, a yellow, and now a red of the cans. And I did like this enough to, I think, yeah, because I like how it has the bottom and the detail on the top. And it's like in there, but not like too deep. I've had some 3D printed stuff before, and like the tab is just a little too tall, I think. But these are great. And so I've made a mold of those so that I can make more out of resin or hot glue or whatever and then paint them. Because I think they're a great size for the dolls. And then this mini fridge, I love. It has the little refrigerator piece in there. It's got little doors. I mean, this is a pretty good little size. But I mean, it could be lots of different things if you didn't necessarily want it to be a mini fridge. But let's stick it underneath the table. This one comes with a sticker sheet, I guess, to decorate the mini fridge. And then I love this. It's a crafted lunchbox is what it calls it, but I think we all know this is like Teeny Tiny's version of a Lunchable. It's kind of big, but for the dolls, let's see. I keep saying maybe it'll work, but let's actually see. So yeah, I guess it could be like an adult Lunchable. Because if we had like a child-sized doll out, I'm sure it would look too big. Now we have this little controller that looks like, I think it looks like a PlayStation controller. It's pretty small, but we could use it with like the child dolls. Because I like the ones that I have from many brands. They're a really good size. And then a little headset. I know already that this isn't going to fit my doll because it's too small, so we're not going to try and mess up my hair or bend it. And then this is a stuffed pouch. I guess instead of a Hot Pocket. That's cute. I almost thought it was a granola bar. And then we have takeout noodles. Just a little Chinese food, I suppose. And this one I like, it's like kind of rubbery, but the stickers don't really want to stick to it because of that. I think it looks super cute. And then a little sports drink. It says electrolyte beverage. Could be a good little Gatorade or Powerade. And then these are geeky gummies, mixed berry gummy candy. So that's cute. Oh wow, I like how this one's molded. It's actually got texture to it. It's a protein bar that's open. But the back is green like the package, so we'd have to repaint that a little bit. And these are spicy nuggets. I guess they know they're a gamer type. That's pretty funny. And then keeping with that, we have a little thing of French fries. Yeah, here's the front. And I guess they went in person to the restaurant because they have, oops, well, we'll get that picked up. Because they have like the little paper cup of ketchup like you would get at the restaurant. And I don't think you would just get that through the takeout. So that's funny. And then we have nachos again. Pretty much identical to those over there, so that's where I'll stick them. But I like it. That means that we just have more nachos to go around because everybody loves nachos. These are chips. They're fiery chips on there, but they're called Toast Cheetos. I guess instead of Tostitos. That's funny. But they're kind of more of like a Dorito looking chip. And then this, a bag of beef jerky. That's funny. Mini Babe would have those. I don't like beef jerky. And then a chicken sandwich. This is really reminding me of my cousins. This sounds like a bunch of stuff they would eat. Beef jerky, spicy nuggets, chicken sandwich. And they love video games, always have. And then little corn dogs box. Almost feels like mini brands with a little paper box. Whoops. That's what I get for talking smack. Knocked over my stuff. And the last thing is so cute. It's a little molded pack of mint gum with like the little packs already sliding out. I love that. I think it's so cute. And it's finished all the way around and looks perfect. Okay, I know we have the SpongeBob one next, and I just want to have a little bit of time to clean up the set, but I swear it's still going to be in this video. Give me just a moment. Here we go. SpongeBob Teeny Krusty Krab. Wow, and the back of this one's different. Let's start it off with the man himself.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
And he looks pretty good. He's got little wobbly legs, and there's no way he's going to be able to stand on his own unless we lean him up against something. He looks so tiny. And then let's see here. We've got our condiments. Krusty Krab Fryer Station is what this one's called. And it's got the basket to put the stuff in. And I like how it's got like some griminess to the front of it. And then we have the grill station. We have an itty bitty little table. A teeny tiny table, I guess you could say. And we have a jar of pickles because he always puts pickles on there. Then we have a barrel seat. This is our food tray. Then we have the uniform hat for the Krusty Krab. And then we have the kelp shake. And then, of course, you can't have SpongeBob with the Krusty Krab without his spatula. And then we have little tiny French fries. And then, of course, we have the
Krusty Krab! Pizza!
and it does seem to open, which is really cool because we actually have the pizza. And then, last but not least, we have our Krabby Patty ingredients. There we go. Special shout out to my aunt and my mom for their gifts that we opened and looked at in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a happy holiday season and a happy new year, and I'll see you next time.